Good morning. Just a random, hey, how y'all doing? This one's a real one, Denny. Good morning to you. I'm just sitting here knitting on my mitt and thought I would come on and say hi. You'll have to give me a break. I'm feeling all that great today. Usually when I don't feel good, I feel a lot better. Jody, good to see you. So my eyes are a little bit this morning. I hope that there's enough light. I don't have the lights on in here. Up at 5 o'clock this morning. See, it's all this morning. I had it's not going to be very stable, is it? Is it popping in and out on you too, Denny? Good to see you. I'm glad you're here. Can you hear me okay? Let me make sure I've got it turned up. It's turned up all the way, so. Yeah, it's doing that. It's like, what the heck? Well, you know, I'm not going to move. I'm here in my chair, and that's really where I want to be right now. So, but my eyes are watering. So if I have trouble seeing the chat, y'all, it is what it is. What are y'all doing? What are y'all making? What are you up to? You came running. Oh, you're so sweet, Denny. I love you. You are always here. You're always my friend, and I really appreciate it. Well, you know what happens when I get tired? Thank you. Your daughter's blanket today? Solid grannies to go with it, like to enter, like to put in through it. Cool. Oh, let me show you. Speaking of granny, you're gonna love this, Denny. So this is the I started a hexie cardigan. Really, it's a campfire cardigan. Here's what the colors look like. So now it's time to do the rest of it because I did it, to where it would have room for the arm. And I checked it on my bat wings to make sure there was enough. Hey, Rita. Good morning to you. Hello. K and K, good to see you. Oh, you making one too? Well, I'm just going to hi Bree. Now I missed something right here. What was that? Oh, okay. That makes sense. Oh, I'm glad. The color of mandalas. Oh, a cool color of mandala. So mandala, line brand mandala yarn. Rita, I didn't get to watch. I was wanting to watch your bunny video, and then I just did not feel good yesterday. So I will get back to it. I will go over and leave a comment too. I wish he would come back to my channel. He just stopped coming K&K. Yes, Miguel and I, we met. You know, you only get to meet so many people from YouTube. And interact with them. And I did my best to be a friend. Maybe I just wasn't a good enough friend. You just never know. You never know. But I would love that he would, if he would come back and visit with me. It's been a while, but I still, yeah, you know, he made me some great stuff. We had such fun, good time. We kidded around about that because we met in the lobby at the hotel. We had fun with that. We really did. Yeah, maybe one day. If you're listening, Miguel, leave me a comment. Black, white, gray. Oh, you bet, Rita. You bet. You know, we're OGs, you and I. Back from the days of, I don't ever go over to, uh, wow. See, that's what happens after a migraine because I cannot, my brain just goes, you can't access that right now. That's like, yeah, we're OGs. Hey, Lulu. Oh, so glad to see you. Thanks for coming in. And Lulu, I'm sending you a hug, hun. Oh my goodness. I send you hugs and know that I understand. Some people might not understand, but I do. A bird is a very special pet and one that some people don't understand. They're very small, but we had birds, my girls and my daughter Chelsea had one, and he looked very similar to yours. So just know that I'm sending my love to you because I know that it's hard. Yeah, and they do. It comes and it goes for Miguel. He has ups and downs with his health. He really does. Yeah. Oh, you did? How is your son, Bree? How is he feeling? I know that you guys went through a lot and I had not heard from you to know that how he's doing. I'll get caught up. Hang on. You're welcome. I understand it. I do. They are such company to us and we love them and we spend so much time. It's yeah, I try to put some positivity in here, you guys. I really do. Yes, all pets are special. 17, she was 17. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so that I knew that was going to probably be a challenge for you. I knew it was. And for him because you know, teenagers, they eat a lot of carbs. And actually, they can burn them off. They can have them when they're a teenager because they burn them off. But now he just has to find different versions or cut back or whatever. I don't know. It's just, that's got to be a challenge. Hello, Mima. How are you? That's Dawn P. Yes. Like I said, if I don't automatically see the comment or anything. My eyes are still blurry from having to take a sumatriptan last night. I took it at about 5 in the morning. So it's not really been all that long since I took it. And my speech is usually a little blurry. Yeah, good to see you, Dawn P. I know, it is your first time here. I'm so glad you came by. Working on the insulin management. Yeah. Oh, insurance crap. Yuck. I feel for you there because the insurance crap is not fun. So okay, so those that are just coming in, again, if I don't see the chat, it's because my eyes are real blurry. I have a y'all. This was my mother-in-law's handkerchief. Her name was Jan. So of course I inherited it because it works. But I use it here sitting at my desk, my chair. But my eyeballs keep. Isn't that fun that I could use it? Hi, Jetten. Good to see you. So your mom is now in rehab. Okay. So is she close to you, Rita, where you can go in and out with her? Or are you having to travel back and forth from home? A C2C. And also, K&K, I heard that you had, you're going to be doing the hat thing. I saw that this morning come across somewhere. Good morning, Lynn. Oh, good to see you. Switching to nerd tag ODT for my. Is that a shot or is that something you take? Oh, are you doing a like a make along, K&K? For Bumblebee's Mountain? Okay. Yeah, that's the one for the hats. The Bumblebee Mountain outreach is for the hats. I actually have 3 hats I could send you. Maybe 4. I may have 4. Oh, it's hard to get there. Okay. Well, or maybe you, if you're able to go maybe once a week or something, I don't know. Oh, okay. Well, this behind me right here is a peaceful, y'all, if y'all remember, let me know what it is. It's pretty peaceful pashmina wrap. And that one is done in a mini C2C. And I really enjoyed doing the mini one. I really enjoy that. And that was my first C2C project. So you've been sending stuff to Mad Mimi. Oh, the Bumblebee Acres one? It's based on mental health awareness and kindness. Oh, that's very similar to the Hat Not Hate. Very similar. Okay. Okay, so she's had some swelling. Well, I hope things get settled out for her soon. She is a sweetheart. Oh, cool. In memory of your brother. Oh, yes, prayers for her. Absolutely. And anybody else who needs them. Okay, y'all, I got to turn on my fan. I hope it's not too loud. We actually got up to 70 something degrees yesterday. So no heaters for me this morning. Oh, good. Your nieces can go by and check on her. That's neat. Yes, I understand that it's a prescription. Okay. So that I'll have to ask about that. I've been taking sumatriptan for a long time. And it gives you that weird, you know, some people can't handle these side effects of it. Sure, y'all can have it. I'll send you some 70 degrees. Absolutely. You can have some. Watch. Ready? Let me know when it gets there. Victoria, good morning. Oh, I'm glad you came by. See, and Carolyn, hello. See, I wanted to do some more of these like during the mornings because some people just don't have time in the evening. Yes, yes, it is. Definitely. Well, 50 feels really good. That's when I like to walk. I like to go and walk out in our field when it's 50 degrees because it's just warm enough. You're not freezing your butt off, but yet it's cool enough that when you start moving, you don't get overheated. It's my first cup of coffee this morning. Oh. Okay, Jetton, y'all hang on a minute, see if I can find it. Oh, I did. Okay, cool. All right, let me go back down. Yes, go get your coffee. Got me in your ear? Hello. So I need to sit down and do some computer stuff today too. Yeah, I need to do that. So today I need to work on my Kofi account. I need to work on I need to get us set up. If any of you are interested, here's what I want to know. Please put a hand up in the chat if you are interested in having a Ravelry group. If that interests you. He wasn't feeling very good yesterday, so I'm going to call him when I get through here and ask him if he wants me to come over for anything. He has his he has his caregiver here in just a little while. So I know that she will be checking on him, but he was doing great. He was doing great. He got a whole bunch of stuff done when we got back with all of his paperwork. He'd been to the bank and doing great. But when I was over there yesterday, he's kind of like me. Seemed like he was really, really tired. So I'll call and check on him. Okay, so there's one, there's two. Okay. I debated a lot whether I want to do that because the number one reason that I started another, I have a love-hate with Ravelry. It's no secret to those of the channel, but it is an excellent resource, right? So I'm putting my big girl panties on and just going with it. But my main reason was that I could put patterns there. And that would be great if I sold any patterns. Wouldn't that be great? So that was my main reason. Well, there are lots of groups based on channels. I hated. Oh, it's being flaky. Anyway, there we go. There we go. Lurkers. Oh, hang on. I got to do the lurker thing. Wait. No, right here. I have to say hello to the lurkers because we've got Gracie. I love you, Gracie, and Adele usually. And when Natalie P, when she comes back and watches, hello to you on the replay and all the other lurkers that I know that are out there. I was breaking up. Oh. Anyway, it's just one of those things that I, you know, trying to be a grown up about it. Oh, here's where I'm at with the mitt. Someone in a comment on my channel on one of my videos made a comment and said to put my mitt on metal needles and that it would go faster. And they were right. So I'm doing this with the magic loop method. So here's the loop of the cord sticking out. And I put it onto metal needles and it is going faster. So this is where I'm at with this one. And in comparison, right there, I got this much to go before I do the thumb gusset. So it is going faster. Whoever told me that. I'm getting it done. I want to get these done. And I want to do more of them because I want to get some muscle memory for that. I want to get some sort of a rhythm going with them. Okay. And where was I? So the Ravelry group would be just like the Facebook group, except not, because with Ravelry you get threads. So then we would put a subject up and then you can go into that thread and you can interact with everybody on that thread. So it does tend to be a little easier to find things that we're talking about. But anyway, my main reason for doing it was to put up patterns. So ooh, a triple espresso with milk and honey. I can't do a triple espresso because AFib. That would be a little too much all at once. I have to spread my coffee and my caffeine out. And that's been a very big That's been a hard thing for me to do. Local honey is the best. Local honey is the best. That's what I've been doing in my tea. So I'm doing a lot more hot tea. And it's local honey. It's good for allergies too. Okay, now let me tell you what I'm doing here. So this is the edge of the sleeve, okay? Here it is. So I'm going to use, it's the Make and Do Crew Campfire Cardigan pattern that I'm following. So I've got my hexie done, and now I'm going to do more here on the front and the back. I'll put some more, add some rounds here, okay? And then I don't think I'm going to decrease on the sleeve. I think I'm just going to go all the way down, and I'm not going to make a cuff for it or anything. I'm just going to do the sleeve as normal. Okay. How are my sinuses? Not good today. And I was supposed to go to the doctor today, but I just don't feel good. So I'm not going. I did go back for my follow-up, and that is living in my new fuzzy sheep sack from Katie. And I got all my, and if you're one, does anybody realize what I'm making this out of? I'm using, this is what I have left of this one. I will get back to you here in just a minute, Victoria. And that one is, it's a skinny cake, and I got it at clearance. It looks like a clearance at Michael's for $5. And this one is the blueberry pudding. And then I've also got some of this in there, which is the Baby Bee Sweet Delight in the color Sugar Plum Marled. That is cool. Where did he get the black seed oil? I have not found a really good source for that. But that stuff is really good for you. So I am color controlling this up to this point. Okay, Dawn P, thank you. Then I have a Karen Simply Soft Speckle Snapdragon. And then I have this one in there. This is some of the June Bug fibers. She doesn't dye yarn anymore. This is a hand dyed. Okay, he got the black seed oil. Okay. This was her Delightful DK. It's 100% superwash. It's a DK weight. This is a DK weight hexagon. This color was called Spellbound. Isn't it beautiful? So I got some of that in there. So I have been color controlling it. And now I don't know if I'll continue to color control. I haven't made up my mind. We'll see. But this is the first one. I think I have 5 or 6 to make. Yeah, it's kind of a secret project. Oh. Okay. Now what was I going to tell y'all? Sorry. What else was I going to tell y'all? I did not know. something. Sinuses. That's what it was. So I was supposed to go to the doctor today to have another, because I went for my follow-up at 2 weeks. Now, Victoria, it's glorious. It is glorious. I am open. I can breathe. It is glorious, and it's wonderful, and everything's going really, really good. I think my problem today was just the migraine. I think that's what it was. I think it was just, and allergies. I still got some allergies. I really feel like down the road, I probably will wind up having to have allergy shots. I'm hoping I won't have to do them too often, but I really think that's where I'm headed, because I think that's part of my issue. But I don't know. I just did not feel up to driving. I have to go Friday. Dad has a cardiology appointment at the VA on Friday, and so I have to drive again. And then I think that's it for a while. Yeah, I think that's it for a while. So, but they're doing wonderful. I still having to use the rinses, and I still use the moisturizing, the stuff just to moisturize the nasal passages. I have to use that throughout the day. But beyond that, it's fantastic. So I hope that answered your question. I am so blessed to have been able to do, that's 2 things in my life that were such a huge, huge thing. One was my teeth, and the second was my sinuses. And that those 2 things it's been absolutely amazing that I have been blessed enough to get those things done. And I am so, so grateful. Still paying for it, but still paying. You know. Oh. I am also working on my. Oh, is the sentencing coming on? Ah. Oh, I noticed that it was coming up, but I didn't know what time. They're going to sentence Ruby Frank. That is the 8. Is it the 8 on board or whatever it is? Anyway, it's Ruby Frank and Hildebrand, I guess is her name, right? Hi. Thank you for your comment. You love my serbs, huh? A solid hexagon, 4-weight, doing both sides at the same time. Compass from UK pattern. Okay. Thank you for your comment. Oh, at 11. Okay. 8 passengers. Yes, 8 passengers. Ruby Frank and Hildebrand. I can't remember her first name. Anyway. Hi, Lori. Lori's another OG. And Joyce is here. Good morning. Okay. Oh, she's at work. Hi. Jody Hildebrand. Yes. I know. And dressing it all up to make it all look like it was completely normal. Right? Good to see you, Adeline. Hello to anyone lurking, and hello to everyone here. I really appreciate y'all coming in. Okay. Maybe I should talk about that today. Joyce, do you want me to talk about the make-alongs today? Do y'all want some clarification on that? So this is the make along I'm doing with, this is actually the bottom. Let me flip it. This is where I'm at the top. So this is worked, this is a crochet project. It's worked on the bias. This is the Turnpike Creations Mal 24. Oh, she's in Ontario. I was not sure where you were. Thank you. The sun is shining here in West Texas too. And this is as far as I've gotten. I do not know whether I will get it finished by the March 6th deadline because I am going out of town again, y'all, on March 2nd. I will be out of town from March 2nd through March 9th. But it's a secret. We're not telling anybody until, yes, it's a shawl. I'm going to show you the pattern. And there is a crochet version and there is a knit version. It's the reverti wrap. Hi, Christine. Wow, I haven't seen you for a long time. You're in Ontario. Oh, good to see you too. So this time worked out really good for you guys. Awesome. Yeah, it's the reverti wrap. It's by Heather Anderson. Maybe you can see that there. By Heather Anderson. And this one is the crochet version. There is a knit version called FRS, Flores. And this uses 3 colors. And it's done again on the bias, which means you're increasing on one side and decreasing on the other. And I am using this color, which is a yarn bee called Aged Gold. Oh, Lori. Ugh. I'm sorry. That sucks. When you're sick and you can't even crochet, that you're really sick, girl. Oh, I hope you get better soon. That's terrible. And then this one is one of the yarn bees that I got on sale on their 75% off. Look at there. I got it for $3.74. It's called Meteor's Delight. It's this. It's like a very light silvery gray. And then this one, I couldn't find the tag for it. And I sent a picture of this to Donna because I am positive this is one of Donna over at Crystal Skies Hand Dyed. Positive this is one of her colors. And we came up with that this is called Paradise Island. Using a G4, my Clover Amore. And it's in my bag by Elizabeth over at More Crafts. Those were slothy cups. It's a cup of sloth. Which makes me very happy, as you know. So that's how I'm doing on that one. There's that. There's that. There's that. I have worked on the blanket. I'm trying to find where. Okay. The last time you guys saw the blanket, I was here. So I've done this much on my blanket. Yeah, you got to go 24 hours from a fever. And I'll tell you what, fevers really, really knock you down. The older you get, the harder that damn fever is. I'm just saying. Yeah, I did. I feel like I did quite a bit of it, right, Bree? That's quite a few rows because this blanket is not small by any means. It is pretty wide. Okay. It's a very wide blanket. I'm going to tell y'all here in just a minute. This is I've got it folded in 4. Now this is the Attic 24 crochet granny stripe blanket. You like my sloss? You see up here I've got Simon and Susie are up there with, I believe we named the little, Chelsea did my daughter Chelsea did the little felt one that's the baby, and I believe we named that one Siegfried. Now this blanket, for those that don't know, I'm holding a couple of strands together, and right now it's these two, and they are both Croy sock. But this blanket is going to be very heavy duty. I'm wondering if I might be able to gift this blanket to my dad. And I don't know whether he will use it or not because he uses one of those, well, we call it an army blanket. Of course, he was in the Air Force. So every branch of the service is issued a blanket, and the blankets are different colors based on the service. The Army blanket is that army green color. Dad's blanket is that navy blue color because he was Air Force. And he sits at his chair with that. And it's a thin blanket, but it's super, super tight weave. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. And I don't know if he will change it up because he's got like 5 blankets that my mama made, and he doesn't use those. Are they cotton? Yeah, they may be cotton. Okay, now that's that. This is just the stuff that's right next to my chair. Just the stuff right here next to my chair. That's all I'm showing you so far. Thank you, Adeline. I mean, it's been a lot of fun. Okay, now this is a tote that was made by Randy at Randy's Random Ramblings, and her Etsy shop is Ann Sear Handmade, but it is my coffee diva. And I have her Notions pouch with all of my stuff in it. And I have my, how many of you, this is a Knitter's Pride. And this has the pattern in it. This is the efflorescence wrap. I will take this out so y'all can see what that looks like. I have this pulled. I asked Mr. Fiber to put the colors together for me. And I don't know when I'm going to start this, but this is the other pattern for the Turnpike Creations Mal. And again, I have everything pulled and kitted up, but I haven't started yet. Yes, hit the thumbs. Thank you very much, Mima. I love y'all. And all of you that are coming in and all of you that are going out, thank you so very much. Yes, have a beautiful day. Yes, have a beautiful day. Ooh, that's a good question. Crow. Okay, so here are the colors that Mr. Fiber picked out. Here's the first one. It's sparkle. I don't know if y'all are going to see the sparkle in it. This is called 7 Seas. And it is by West 7th Wool. Yes, but I didn't pick it. He did. And then there's this one. And this one is from Primrose Yarn. And it's called Sugar Coated. Primrose Yarn. I picked this one up in Colorado at one of the stores up there a long time ago. I have had that yarn for a long time. And then this one, I am not positive where this yarn came from, but I think it also came from Colorado, and I think it's called Lindsay Yarns or something like that. I cannot remember the brand, the hand dyer's name, but this was called Purple Rain. Hi, Cheryl. How are you this morning? You came in at just when I'm showing purple yarn. Look at you. So that is what my efflorescence is going to look like when I get it started. Those 3 colors. So, and that is everything that is right here next to my chair. I don't know of anything else that I need to. Okay, I don't know of anything else I need to show y'all. So let's talk about make-alongs for a minute. I know, he's so good. He is so good at picking colors. Just awesome. Okay, let me clear my eyes again. I do have some drops and I haven't put them in yet. I think I'm going to have to go back to the eye doctor because I think that my glasses are not the right prescription again. They could have changed again. Fingering. Those were fingering weight. That was the hand-dyed, the Yarn Bee hand-dyed hanks. They don't make them anymore. Some of the stores, you can still find some of them, the Hobby Lobby yarn. Some of them still have a few hanks of the hand-dyed yarn left. I have quite a bit of it over there because I bought several at that $374 price when it was 75% off. Yeah. Okay. Oh, wasn't sure I showed that one. Okay. The first make along is the okay. I was frozen for a minute. Sorry. It's where I am in the she shed. It is a metal building, which makes it hard to get the waves to come in. So, but I don't want to get out of my chair. I want to sit here in my chair because I just, the way I'm feeling this morning. So, number one, the Floozie sweater mal will end at the end of February. So, February the 29th, you get an extra day. The Floozie sweater mal is ending, so you have to send me, if you make it, even if you have not finished it, if you have started it or finished it, send me a picture to my email, which it's fiberflooziecrafts@gmail.com. Okay. And that is the first mal, and that is the mal that is ending. Now, anything that you're not sure about, like, I don't know where to put it, I want to enter it, but I don't know where to put it. We have a make along that goes all year long, and that is the Crime Makes. And that, thank you, Bree. And the Crime Makes just changes the number every year. So this year it's Crime Makes 24. And so that one, oh, I think she's behind. I think you're behind, hun. It's okay though. Just you can enter that in the Facebook group. Yeah. Crime Makes 24. And usually anything that someone sends me and they just weren't sure, I just put it in there with the Crime Makes. Now the new make-alongs, I need to get my notes. Hold on. I've got notes over here I can get. Do, 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 do. I wrote those down. Oh, we've got the 52 pickup mal going on. And that one is where you either chain 52 or cast on 52, and you just go back and forth. You can make it scrappy, you can make it whatever, but it's the 52 pickup mal. That one's going to go on all year because that one is so easy to do when you're sitting and listening, while like on Friday nights when we're doing the crime thing, or just whatever, just during lives. It's just so easy to just work on that back and forth. Okay. Now the other two that we haven't started yet, There's 2 we haven't started. And I know that Joyce is biting at the bit to start. And that is the Quirky Makes Mal. QUIRKYMAKESCAL. So that one is with the patterns by, she's Quirky Monday. It's somebody tell me her yes, that's it. Okay. Somebody tell me her name though, because it's just with my brain. Kalisha. Yes. Oh, so I had picked like 4 different patterns, and one of them is the Just Feel Festive. Kalisha Ryan. That's it. Kalisha Ryan. Woo! Got my brain in gear for a second. The Just Feel Festive. There's the Gemini. Just Feel Cozy, I think. But I picked 4 different patterns. So I will be giving away her pattern plus, like yarn and stuff for that make along. So once you get any of those 4 started, then you enter it in, send me a picture. Just Feel Cozy. Yes. Just Feel Cozy. I think it's Just Feel Better also, right? There's the Just Feel Cozy, Just Feel Better, the Festive, and the Gemini. Those are the 4. So you make one of those 4 and there'll be a prize for that. I'm going to give away all 4 of the patterns. So even if you make one, you'll wind up getting all 4 of them. So if you guys want to get started, you can start. Here's your okay, Joyce. Yeah. I think it's an awesome idea. Thank you. Thank you. I think it's an awesome idea to pick somebody like that and to do that. Like when we did the bod make along, it was so fun to honor Crystal, the bod along, and to, like people are doing with the hats and everything. It's a great way to take a designer or a creator and she's going to start tonight. Okay. She's already got her yarn picked out for it. Just Feel Festive. So Just Feel Festive, Just Feel Cozy, Just Feel Better. And the other one is called Gemini. Because I'm a Gemini. So I picked that one for to go along with that, because the Gemini one is really cool. It's got this like deal in the middle, and then it's got two like the sides are like mirrors. It's really a cool pattern. And the only other one, and you guys can start it, I have not started mine yet. So whenever you see the video where I start it, is the Sophie. And that one is going to be called the Sophies and Floozies. Thank you. That's awesome. I will go back on here and I will put a little synopsis of all of this for the make-alongs. I will put that in the title, and then I will put the synopsis and the links for things in the bottom of the description after this video has gone live too. Okay, you guys, that'll help also. But that is for the Sophie. And I didn't bring it over here because I wasn't gonna. I'm so stove up today. Y'all know what stove up means, right? Oh, I have them. Oh, look at me. I grabbed that too. Oh, my eyeballs don't want to work. All right. This is the Just Feel Better. It's a triangular. This is the Just Feel Cozy. Kalisha's channel is called Quirky Monday. And then this one is the Just Feel Festive. And the Gemini one is called Gemini Reborn Above. Just going to show you kind of how it looks when it's laid out. That's how it's laid out. So that's the 4 of those. Okay, you guys. This is the Sophie. So it's a Sophie's Universe. And I took the book apart. And I actually had to cut, make it even so that I could punch it with my Happy Planner punch. So the Sophies, the Sophies and Floozies will be for the Sophie's Universe. But I haven't actually started it yet. Whenever I get it started, then we will start the make-along for that. Yeah, I know, Bree, I'm like, I have all this stuff. Why not just go ahead and do that? Because it wasn't really that hard to take the book apart. The hardest part was trying to get it to where they were at least somewhat the same, or that they didn't like so that these pages don't totally stick out and all that kind of stuff. So I had to kind of mess with that just a little bit. But this is going to make it to where, I can lay it down flat, So, okay, now the rules for my make-alongs are just simply a participation. And so the ones where we're doing an actual somebody's pattern or whatever, if you so my make-alongs are pretty general. You just get it started and send in pictures. If you send something that you finish, if you finish the project, you get an extra entry for finishing. Okay? But if you participate, you get an entry. And then It might be, if I can get started before, I'm kind of thinking about next week, Joyce. Thinking next week, okay? That's kind of where I'm headed. Because like I said, I'm going out of town on March the 2nd. And I'll be gone until, like, I'll be gone a week. So if I can get it done, sit down and get it started, and then I can make a little video and let y'all know that it has started. Yeah. And that one will go until I finish mine. And if I don't finish mine by the end of the year, then at the end of the year, we will stop and we will pull a prize from it, and then we'll keep on going till I finish. Yeah. So, any questions about my make-alongs? I will try to do like the crime makes, anything that's like the crime makes 24, that goes to the end of the year. The things that we do, sometimes we do stuff on Fridays, but now I'm just making that the crime makes 24. So that one will start over again. For next year, it'll be the 25. And if we're doing one with the book club or whatever, usually I'll tell you when it ends, and then I'll pick somebody from that. But it's pretty general, pretty easy to join. There's not a whole lot of rules. And if you come and you come on Friday nights for our Stitch and Crime, and you join in the chat, or you make a comment after the video, you get an entry. That's considered participation because you're going along with us as we go. And then if you make something and you send a picture, it's an extra entry. I hope that makes it clear. I'm really not sure how to put that down into words. I had been planning on doing a make-along, just a video just for make-alongs, but I hadn't got to it. Just hadn't got to it. Good morning, Roseann. Good to see you. I am about to head out. I've been on for an hour. Oh my gosh, how did that hour get along so fast? Okay. I think that's all I've got for y'all. Okay, good. Good deal. I will try to write it up in the bottom in the description of this video, though, for everybody. And I will try to put it in the title so everyone knows that I'm talking about the make-alongs in this video if they want to watch it. Okay? All right, you guys, I'm going to go and relax, see if I can't get my eyes to clear, get a little bright bite to eat. I am going to try to do better as far as what I'm eating. I'm trying to do less snacks. I do crackers a lot because they help with when I take my medicine. Some of the pills that I take are so big. Oh my gosh. And they just don't go down. So if I do it, either when I eat, and then if I don't, then I use crackers. But I'm trying not to do any snacking. I'm trying to cut back on the coffee and just do my morning coffee and then do my, yes. Thank you. I'm okay. Yes. You too. Um, but just to eat more like fruits, vegetables, meats, whole grain, not whole grain, but whole foods instead of snacky foods for that. And drink more water. I do have more water here. It's here. And I'm going to start there. And then from there, I'm going to try to move more. Those are my two things: eat more of whole foods and less snack foods, and to move more. That's where I'm going with it, and drink more water. My gosh, you guys, we could have a whole bitching session on what we have to do, because you know you got to do the nose rinse. I got to do my stretching. I got to drink my water. I got to take my medicine. I got to brush my teeth and do all that stuff with my teeth to keep up with my investment. Someone did ask me. I had all of these redone last year. Was a pretty penny. But everything was falling apart because I had had colitis, in which I had to take a medication to get that under control. And when I did, along with my gingivitis, everything just it really advanced everything for me. So I had to have those. I can't remember who asked me what I had done. I want to say it was Adeline, but I'm not sure. So anyway, it is a lot of work. You got to do this and you got to do that. And it's like, good Lord, my whole day, when do I crochet and knit? Okay. I love y'all. Have a great day. Have fun today. And I'll see you again soon. Okay. I love y'all. And thank you for being here. Thank you to all of my members. I will be doing a members live. I'll try to put that up, you know, so that we have a couple of days ahead. Okay. All right. Love y'all. Have a great day. I'll see you later.